Okay, welcome to CWT Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing MTV Remote Control, MTV's first non-music Theo program, and MTV's first game show. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is where we start off at. It starts with the title screen, and then here, and then to the character selection. So what you have is you start off with 8 characters, and when hitting the A and B buttons at the character selection, the character will make different faces. The character selection for second player and third player are limited, and you'll only have 6 words to spell out a name. But you could use your real name to use this character or a different one. Like the game show and this, it is really similar to Jeopardy, but in a much different way. But when going through the second player and third player while choosing a different character, you'll notice that their names will be wrong. Okay, so the setup is almost done. Now I need to go with the third player, and there we go. So, it starts off with the host saying, "Welcome to Remote Control," lets see our contestants, and shows the contestants smiling. Alright, so choosing a category. Which one? I'm gonna choose 8, and it's channel number 5. So, when choosing a channel, Ken will somewhat gives you hints on this one, what the channel is all about. And after he gives you that, it jumps up to the question. But unlike Jeopardy, you only get 3 answers, which I could describe that as easy. I'm gonna say it's answer number 2. Nope, it's not that one. I'll just wait for a computer player to select it. It's definitely not one. But whatever. Player 2 is not buzzing because, yeah, I did set up for him, but he's still not here yet. And we're out of time, and look at the faces. They look unpleasant. Go to Jeopardy. It looks fun, but the questions are somewhat challenging, as you have to type something with a controller to get the right answer. You got 6 categories, 5 questions, and there you go. Yeah, not a bad game, but Jeopardy is still my recommendation on that. Hey, what's up? What are you doing in my game room? How did you even get here? I'm the RC fan. I see you're playing my game, right? Yeah, I'm playing your game. So what? It's a 2-player game. You want me to review more of that? How should I know? I want to give it a shot. That'd be great, because I just started a few minutes ago. Anyway, back to Remote Control. What I noticed about this game is that it has a pause button, because Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune both didn't have a pause button, and it'll give you more time to give out an answer. Now that is too easy to describe. But when getting a correct answer, it shows the contestant earning some points. Like the game show, the game has some penalty channels like the Home Shopping Zone, which gives out bogus items, Ranger Bob, who gives you a tip for 10 points, but a channel called Beat the Buy Shop is somewhat like a tricky but also a very difficult math question you need to go through, which what you have to do is you have to look up what it is, and neither one of the contestants has to buzz in. If a contestant gets it incorrect, or if they run out of time, no points for them. In most cases, when getting a correct answer, the host will ask the contestants, like, "Ooh, good answer, did you skip a lot of school as a kid?" Or, "Great answer, did you think I might be able to hire you as a writer?" Or, "Hey, nice answer and nice hair." After round 1, snack break will occur, and during that, it will show the scores of the contestants, how they did, and then some stuff will start falling and bouncing around. And for a commercial break, it shows the MTV Remote Control logo, just like when you saw on the title screen. Now that is pointless. And now you get to head to round 2, but after round 2, the contestant with the lowest points will get eliminated. Instead of being pulled back towards the breakaway wall, lightning will strike the eliminated contestant and blow up. But after that, you get ahead with the Think Real Fast round,
where Ken will take some title and replace it with something different. There are 10 answers you have to go through. Once all 10 answers are answered, or if time runs out, the contestant with the highest point total wins the game. The second place contestant will be out, and the highest pointed contestant wins the game. However, there is no bonus round in the game. Instead, the player will be on the M logo, replacing the TV logo. Now that is the stupidest grand prize I have ever seen.
Oh, you're not done yet. There's another game. Here. What is this? Your computer bag? You should give it a shot. Okay. Wonder what's in there. Is that your laptop? Yep, that's my computer. Your laptop. Oh boy. And look, it even has your logo on it. Alright, I'll play it. But I don't have to like it. Oh, and don't forget this. Seriously? A game? Well, alright.
Okay, so there are 3 different types of the game on remote control. The first one is the Commodore 64 version. When you start it up, you are present with this Side of Hotline promo. And right after that promo, it shows you another promo, but with the Mother Crackers and NEC presents MTV Remote Control. Now, 2 promos in 1 game. It shouldn't do that. But anyway, right after it's done, you're ready to play. It just gives you a disclaimer and boom, the game starts. Now, unlike the NES version, you can play 1 to 3 players. And once you press the amount of players you want to play, it jumps to the yearbook screen, where you got 8 characters to choose from, but with different names. And what's more interesting is that you can actually change your name for a character, and it has more words in this one than the NES version, which the limit is like 6. Okay, typing my name. Okay. Okay, not enough room to spell the rest. But anyway, right after you're done, the computer player will choose a random character, but will not choose a random name. And once all the players choose the character, it just loads. After it is done loading, the screen will ask you to insert the question disc in the game. So you're gonna have to take out the game and switch it in. And while it's loading the questions, you're ready to play. But let's get to the questions. Now, after the question is read, you got 7 seconds to buzz in, but when you buzz in, you have 30 seconds to type it in. This is kind of like Jeopardy, but during snack break, instead of the food falling, it just goes up. Now that is weird. But what's more weird is that during round 2, the lowest pointed contestants will be eliminated. But what's even more weird is that the round ends once all the channels are used up, as well as the questions being asked and answered. And then you get to the Think Real Fast round. But what I must tell you is that the points you earn in Think Real Fast is wrong, because you get 15 points for a correct answer, not 10. Fortunately, the good news is that the PC version uses some of the channels that were not present in the NES, such as soap operas and Mr. Baggy Pants. Sometimes, when getting a correct answer or not, the other contestants will look at you, while the player you're using will make different emotions. What you notice is that there's no music in the game, except for when the game is beginning. You do get a lot of sound effects, but the NES version, however, has the same music that loops throughout the whole game. Now that is annoying. Okay, on to the Apple II version. Not a lot to discuss about that one. In Snack Break, a lot of food will start appearing, and then start glitching, and then all of a sudden disappear. I bet that one is not a snack break. It should be a buffet break. Because what you see is so many food stacking. I hope they don't fall, because otherwise the contestant would be here cleaning it up. The animation for the off the air is a huge disaster. I mean, look at this. The explosion, the contestants, and their scores keeps disappearing and then reappearing. What a glitchy animation. And here we have is the DOS version of Remote Control. The graphics looks much better animation, and looks smoother than you expect. It's better than the Commodore 64 and the Apple II version, but it does have some negative feedback. In some channels, when going through a question, they don't show you a question at all. When you buzz in and give out an answer, they just give you a correct answer. Now that is strange, but also really easy to get points. No joke. But to pull off some surprisement, the snack break animations looks much better than it was on the previous two. But it does have the same off-the-air animation. Before I finish off this review, the Think Real Fast round doesn't look Think Real Fast at all. Yeah, it is a 30-second round, but when buzzing in, it just pauses it, and you have 15 seconds to give out an answer. And yes, you get 15 points when giving out a correct answer, as I mentioned before. Anyway, once the Think Real Fast round is done, the highest pointed contestant wins the game. But like the NES version, there's no bonus round in the game. It just ends after the Think Real Fast round. So, congratulations! You won the game, and you're leaving with nothing.
Well, that's it. I've played all of your games. Well, that's a good thing you reviewed it, because I want to review some games too. You owe me this room, I review some. What do you say? Okay, fine. Alright! I'm the host of the show now.